The goal of the trip was to bring fresh water to a village, and so we brought massive piles of piping, which we carried with us through the jungle about 1 kilometer from the village to a freshwater spring, where we secured them at the base of the spring and then attached them all the way down through across the road and down the hill to the village, bringing the people fresh water.
They were completely nomadic until probably about 8 years ago. They stopped being nomadic. They're classified now as semi-nomadic because their food sources ran out because of all the rampant logging. So they lost their ability to gather protein, fish, animals, and they lost the ability to harvest sago because lots of the sago plants were cut down. And so they basically had very few places to gather food from. So it pushed them into settling down. So now they tend to do hill paddy, and they will travel from village to village, especially the older people, but they will come back to that area because that's where their harvest is. That's the biggest change we've noted. The second change is probably the way their culture is changing. They used to be a culture that would share absolutely everything. You would get some beans or a pig and we would all cut it up and we would share it. But because of monetary pressures and everything, a lot of that sharing doesn't happen anymore, which we think is very, very sad. But unfortunately, as they move closer to the towns and you have to pay for food, you can't always share everything. So that is a big change. Being able to claim their own land. That is probably the greatest problem. At the moment they have native customary title, which means they basically don't have any title to the land at all. The courts keep blocking their cases because the land is worth a fortune because of all the trees. So the Malaysian court system keeps just going round and round in circles, and they still don't have any land they can totally call their own. You have a home country, you have land. These people believe this land is theirs. The government says it's not, because it's valuable.